All new tonight, 4 months after the Lahaina fire, survivors who lived in a low-income senior housing complex are preparing to file a lawsuit.
They say 7 of their neighbors died after being abandoned. The complex disputes that. Our Mahea Lani Richardson joins us now with our top story tonight. Mahea?
Stephen Kiahi, multiple residents told Hawaii News Now lawyers are preparing to file a lawsuit against management in January. Lahaina resident 72-year-old Sanford Hill lived at the low-income senior housing complex Hale Mahaolu Eono for 7 years. He went back recently to see his burned home.
It was much more traumatic than seeing it, seeing it on video or anything. It felt like a cemetery. You could just feel the presence of the people who died.
Another resident, 61-year-old Kathy Seacard, also went back and says everything was destroyed. 7 of 36 residents died, according to management, including 98-year-old Louise Abihai and 79-year-old Buddy Jantok.
Buddy lived right next door to me.
Residents are searching for answers about what happened that day when a raging tempest of embers destroyed the historic town.
It was on scene and we got to simply never learn.
Seacard escaped by driving herself and a neighbor out.
I left to get to my car and fireballs were falling on me. It was so hot, the handle of my car burnt my hand. And the building in front of that car stall was on fire.
She says some residents were disabled mentally and physically.
To think of them being smoked and burned to death in their wheelchairs, not able to get out on their own, is an extremely disturbing thought.
Hill survived the fire because he couldn't return home after leaving mid-afternoon for a dental appointment.
So, we don't know what happened, other than it was incredibly horrifying. There's just so many unanswered questions. And the staff at Hale Mahaolu literally left them there.
A statement from Hale Mahaolu detailed a timeline of events. Between 7:30 and 8 a.m., staffers knocked on doors alerting tenants to be ready to evacuate. Then between 11:30 a.m. and noon, the resident manager decided to leave anyway with his wife and encouraged 4 tenants to come with them. The company says the 4 declined to evacuate.
We're outraged that Hale Mahaolu lied about it.
Residents say management had no evacuation plan.
Sanford, in your opinion, what should the staff have done that day?
They should have evacuated us just for the wind. They didn't even pull the outside fire alarm, that would have warned people at least, to get out. It's just a systemic failure.
Hale Mahaolu did not respond to our request for an interview, but its statement said that tenants come and go as they please with no obligation to inform us of their whereabouts. It also said that Hale Mahaolu does not offer housekeeping, in-home aides, or nursing care, and that a counseling team is available to provide assistance with housing. I'm Mahea Lani Richardson, Hawaii News Now.
Mahea.